Okay, so we're back for more Lego Star Wars 2025 summer sets to take a look at. So we've got the V19 here. We've got the 327 Star Corps Clone Trooper Battle Pack. We've got the Force Burner Snowspeeder. And these three kind of round out the summer wave. I think there's also like an Ewok that's yet to be revealed as well. Let's get into this Force Burner Snowspeeder. Now, obviously, this is a part of the Rebuild the Galaxy show. Just how I felt last year with the Dark Falcon and the X-Wing TIE Fighter mashup set. I just don't care for these sets. It's a running joke about this snow speeder and what it looks like. I'll save my full thoughts and opinions for the review, but I'm really not excited for this. The figures look okay. So, I mean, this is the highlight, right? This Cad Bane-esque looking figure named Soltis, I think is the name. Obviously, there'll be like a season 2 or a series 2 of Rebuild the Galaxy. And then we have the other characters here. They don't look bad. Sig Grubeling and then Darth Dev, they're all right. Darth Dev has some arm printing. I'm just not excited for this set. And then we have this little stap right here, a little speeder. I think a lot of people are talking about this right here, the windshield piece, which is absolutely going to get used on a snow speeder most likely next year in 2026 for the Mando and Grogu movie. And if you guys had seen the leaked trailer from that, you'll know that there's like a lot of like AT-ATs and the snow troopers are coming back from the Empire. So we're probably will see snow speeders, and there'll most likely be a snow speeder battle pack. Or not battle pack. That'd be hilarious. Snow speeder set. But that's most likely what it's going to be used for next year. That's just assuming that. Oh, that's actually interesting. You can actually integrate that speeder underneath the snow speeder. So maybe that's like it shows it right here. You can just drop it out. All right, well, that makes it a slightly better set. But regardless, it looks crazy. I think it's a $55 set. $55. 3 minifigures. 350 pieces. I mean, this is just an easy pass for me. I mean, it's not canon, it's just whatever, in my opinion. I guess it looks a little better in person. I mean, it's interesting. Yeah. That's pretty much what I have to say about this set, is that it's interesting. I do want to give a quick mention about my upcoming Whatnot stream here at the later half of July, specifically on July 27th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be going live during San Diego Comic-Con. I'll be live streaming right from my house and doing a ton of different auctions on 50 Lego Star Wars used sets from both 2012 all the way up to 2016, auctioning off more Lego Star Wars minifigures. I'll be giving a whole bunch of giveaways. So if you want to bookmark that stream, you want to join Whatnot, I'm going to leave that link down in the description below. Do appreciate Whatnot for sponsoring the video. Moving on. Let's get on to this 327 Star Corps Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Wow. A lot of thoughts, a lot of opinions. It is $45, and it's just like any other battle pack. And it doesn't, unlike the 501st Clone Trooper set, right, from 2020 now, it's hard to believe it's been that long. It does actually say battle pack right here, right? I was wondering if they would call it some other name and try to like say it's not a battle pack, but it's a battle pack. And this is to date the most expensive battle pack of all time. $45. That's just insane. I cannot wrap my head around that. It doesn't make any sense, especially when we're looking at what's being offered here. 15 minifigures maybe for $45, but like, oh my goodness. Now, we are getting the 327th Clone Troopers, which is very cool. We technically haven't really had them since the original Clone Trooper Battle Pack, and really all the way going back to the Clone Turbo Tank of 2007 when you had those yellow markings. Technically, we got the 327th Clone Trooper in like the Umbara Heavy Cannon, but that was like a weird... Actually, I think that was considered a 212th Clone Trooper, but we all agreed it was 327th because it was more yellow than it was orange. Such a weird Clone Trooper. But anyhow, this is like the first time in a very long time that we've gotten a 327th Clone Trooper, and they're very well designed. Is it $45 worth well designed? No, absolutely not. And, we'll go through it. There's plenty of pictures here. Let's take the price out of this for a second. Just looking at this as a battle pack, comparing this to the Clone Troopers versus Battle Droids battle pack, the $30 set we got a year ago. First off, it's 2 less minifigures, so you're getting 3 Super Battle Droids again, no battle droids, no regular B1 battle droids, and then the same amount of Clone Troopers. And yet they jacked up the price $15 more. Yeah, and I believe it's the same or a similar piece count. This ATRT, I will give Lego the benefit of the doubt here. I do think that looks good. It's a much better ATRT than the 501st Clone Troopers ATRT. I never liked that one. I thought it was so ridiculously oversized. This one's still oversized too. I mean, it's big, but it's a little bit more reasonable in my eyes. It's a little bit better built. I don't like the stud launcher. That needs to be modified immediately. But everything else doesn't look too bad. It's an improvement. I also like that it does say 327th right there. That's a cool thing. It's funny how these battle droids are set up. And then we have another spider droid, which we got in the ATTE, which is set to retire this year. So maybe that's why they threw it in here. But I think any other buildable droid, like a crab droid comes to mind, would have been great in a set like this. I'm tired of spider droids. This is unwarranted and also jacks up the price of the set even more with all these pieces. So here's a better view of the ATRT. This doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I like it. The spider droid, it's definitely the best version. I'll give Lego that. It's the best version we've gotten of that spider droid. I mean, we zoom it right here. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. And then here's our first look at the 327th Clone Troopers. Printing on these actually looks pretty good. Not too shabby. I'm sure someone will complain about it. But, oh, look at that. An antenna. Here it is on Bricklink. It goes for $9 on Bricklink right now because it's exclusive to the UCS set. So maybe that's how Lego came up with the price increases. Like, oh well, this is a $10 accessory. We should be getting that $10. It's our piece. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea where they could come up and fathom with the fact that you can charge $45 for equivalently the same battle pack. Actually, less of a battle pack, really, than the Clone versus Battle Droid battle pack. I mean, it's just crazy to me. So, yeah, the Super Battle Droid is no different here. I mean, the set's good, I suppose. It's just not worth the price at all. I don't care for the Spider Droid, and I do like the ATRT. I think the ATRT is actually pretty good, other than the stud launcher. The minifigures, I'm going to reserve judgment. That I will say, this new molded Pauldron, that's what's getting a lot of the hype. It looks a little big. I'm worried it's going to be a little too much. Clearly, because of how the arm is, they had to make it so the arm could swivel back and forth fully. And I wonder what that's going to look like in person. Time will tell. Yeah, I mean, it's an okay. It's better than okay. It's a good battle pack. It's just ridiculously priced. There's no explanation for why it's $45. Not even tariffs. Like, that's a humongous increase in price. And I have no idea why Lego thought that was appropriate for a set like this. And moving on to a, dare I say it, the most reasonably priced set of the wave, the V19 Torrent Starfighter. This thing looks great, and I seen some mixed reactions from some fans of, like, it's too small, it's too weird looking. That was me at first. I was a little taken back by it because I'm so used to the 2008 version, the last time that we got the V19. And the more I look at this, I think the more it grows on me. This has a lot of bricks, and we're also utilizing brackets here, and it's adding thickness and some weight to the set, I would say. It'll make more sense, I think, when I compare this, but overall, I think it looks like a very nice V19. Now, here's the real highlight. The Clone Pilot, the P1 Clone Pilot. This is crazy. First off, I was interested what style P1 they were going to go with. Was this going to be a Clone Wars style P1? But as you can see, we have a Clone Wars Obi-Wan and a Clone Wars Ventress, and so clearly Lego is sticking with this style of P1 visor, which we last saw in the blister pack for P1s. they're sticking with that. So this is the style, which is funny because it's the realistic P1 style, whereas with the P2 Clone Troopers, that's an animated style. And then, we had the realistic style back in like 2014. So it's very weird that we're mixing kind of designs here. And I was wondering if they were going to bring back the Clone Wars T-visor here for this clone pilot, and that's just not the case. And I think it looks great. It's just very interesting design choices here being made. The torso looks really good. The helmet mold looks fantastic. Obi-Wan here. This is an awesome minifigure. Perfect. I haven't destroyed my Geonosis Mach yet, and I'm going to be swapping out my Obi-Wan with this right here. Look at that frickin' arm printing. That looks great. I love that. Good grief. And then Asajj Ventress, we're getting her lightsabers. This is an interesting, it's a very simple design. It's very animated looking, but it also looks really good. It reminds me of the 2D Clone Wars Ventress that we got from that Anakin Starfighter set from, I believe it was 2015. It had that Rebels box art. But yeah, I mean, the minifigure lineup in this set, straight 10 out of 10, no complaints. Like it's such an interesting choice of minifigures, especially to pair along with a V19, and it looks good. The V19 looks great, the minifigures look great, and the set is going to retail for $65. Not the greatest price per piece ratio at 567 pieces, but it's a far cry improvement when you're looking at the Republic Juggernaut, the Clone Turbo Tank, and the MTT, and especially the 327th Battle Pack we were just looking at. Like, this seems like the most, okay, I might consider buying this day one type of set. It's still overpriced, but not to the extent when you're comparing it to everything else. And the fact that we're getting 3 new brand new and exclusive minifigures to this set does help justify the price. Another thing worth mentioning is, of course the wings go down, but it's not going to have the same functionality as probably the 2008 one where it all went down at once. It looks like you will need to flip them all separately. They're all on different joint mechanisms, so that's unfortunate, but I think this is going to look good. It's going to pair alongside like a Coruscant Guard gunship, or if you color swapped the gunship to what I've done to a normal gunship, that's going to look great alongside that. It's going to look great alongside, I guess, the other sets that are releasing in this wave with the downscaled MTT and the turbo tank. So yes, I know everybody wants bigger sets, but at least this is going to blend in with all the, let's say 2020 and up Lego Star Wars sets, and I actually like that it's at least cohesive in that way. Obviously, I want some bigger Lego Star Wars play sets, but this one I think just balances everything out right. Like, look at this shot right here. That looks awesome to me. It looks very strong too. The last one was a little on the flimsy side, especially with the wings. And I'm looking forward to comparing these sets in the coming days. I do have all of these sets on hand right now. I'm actually working on building all of them. And I can't wait to share my reviews here in the coming days with you guys. So this will be the last first impressions video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed them. Oh, man, there's that clone pilot. Okay, here's what it looks like in person. It looks good. It looks good. It looks like the visor's a little on the small side. I'm a little concerned by that, but looks a little better in this shot. Yeah, it doesn't look as good as that render. That's unfortunate. Oh, and that sticker right here. Gosh dang it. Come on. Give us some prints. This particular sticker on the 2008 version literally like crumbles and cracks over the years. And the fact that they as in Lego, didn't learn their lesson there. Oh, that's so frustrating. And I don't know, this looks like a sticker too. No. Why can't we have some printed pieces, guys? The MTT at least had a big printed piece right in the front. I see no reason why we can't do that with the V19 here. Also, this really does show with the kid. It is a smaller kid, but it looks like a sizable set, at least in his hands. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, this does not exactly match what you see right here. It looks a little bit smaller. Not exactly. You see, there's a little bit more gap room right here. I mean, you're kind of nitpicking at this point. It's not a huge deal, but it does kind of bother me a little bit. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you. Let me know what you think down in the comments below of that $45 327th battle pack. Is that... I literally feel like LEGO's lost their mind at this point. V19 looks great. I think it might be the one that a lot of people pick up day one out of a lot of the sets, and I can't wait to get my hands on these. And I'll tell you what I'm not looking forward to building is that Force Burner Snowspeeder. I could care less for that set. All right. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. I'll see you guys very soon with all these reviews. Bye-bye.